All right. Welcome to Nwachuku.tv. Welcome to Nwachuku.tv. We're here to analyze this controversies all over around Wafcon. Wafcon finals, Nigeria against Morocco. There is this handball that has been a serious argument on internet, and especially on the side of the Moroccans. They feel cheated, and they're also making a claim or even making a complaint about it to CAF that they were actually robbed. So let's put an end to it once and for all for them to understand. Now, before we start, let's start by all right. Let's take a look at the video first. This is the handball. The handball they felt that would have made a difference for them to have won the game. Yeah. So now, before we start, let's check the FIFA rules. So let's check the FIFA rules using the Google to see what FIFA rules says about the handball rule. So let's go. So now, let's see what FIFA rule says about the handball. So Google, if you type in Google handball rule, handball FIFA rule, and this will pop up. What does it say? It says in football, soccer, handball occurs when a player deliberately handles the ball with their hand or arm. The key word here is deliberately. Now, it goes further to say the key factor is intent. Intent meaning you were intended to do it, like the player was intended to do that. Meaning a player moving their hand or arm towards the ball or using it to make their body unnaturally bigger, just like stretching the arm. Because one of the FIFA rule is the technicality in involved in it is that the body must be closer to the arm must be closer to the body to be convinced. You understand? So now the intent, even if it's not too obviously out of the body, the intent of hitting the ball with the hand is where the technicality comes first. So first is the stretch of the arm to make the body bigger. Then the analysis that comes with it, the technicality that comes with it is what the referee have to check with the VAR. Now, they said the body unnaturally bigger will be penalized. Accidental handball that leads to a goal will also be disallowed. Now they go further to say goalkeepers have specific privileges within their penalty area. And here are some more details. So the more detailed breakdown, the first one is what concerns this topic we're talking about today. So other ones are not really important. So listen carefully. It says a player is penalized for handball if they move their hand or arm towards the ball to gain an advantage. The second one said if a player's hand slash arm position is not a consequence of natural movement, if it is not a consequence of natural movement, it's considered unnaturally bigger and a handball. So when they say unnatural, natural body movement means it's obvious that when a player is falling, you're definitely going to uh, support yourself kind of to the ground. Is that one is natural, but the situation whereby you've got your balance and there's no need to stretch the arm or twist the body in such way, then so now let's check other handballs and see how it works. Let's take a look at the Nigeria, the semi-final between Nigeria and South Africa. The same thing actually occurred. The same thing almost, just that this one was leaning on the ground. You see, did you see what is happening there? Take a look at the arm of the player. You see, did you see that? Now, if we need to analyze this one, right? What is happening here is that, let me take the video back again. What is happening here is that the the player was actually falling, not balanced, but not completely unstable. Now check the effect. You see the arm is stretched and the arm was actually going towards the ball. Check it again. You see? That is it. So now check again the third time and see. Now, you see, the rule says the unnatural movement of the body. Now, if the arm is on standstill, for an instance, the arm is not moving and the ball comes to the hand and the arm is out of the body, is a penalty. It's a handball. You understand? Now, if the arm is also going towards the ball is also a handball. But the situation whereby the arm is moving away from the ball, it is not. So now let's take a look at the first penalty given to Nigeria, which was their first goal against the same match. That was the first goal that was scored by Nigeria. We're giving a penalty. Take a look at this. Now, um, this player, Jamilusi, you see? If you take a look at that, you will see that this arm was a secondary arm coming to block the ball, not really moving. The player was a bit trying to twist the body while the ball was coming, but the intent there is raising that arm there. You see, raising that arm there is the intent. That arm was not supposed to go up. It's supposed to attach to the body just like the first one. Let's take a look at it again clearly. You see, the hand goes up. Immediately the ball was coming close, the hand goes up. And that hand was not twisting towards the direction of the ball. It was actually coming as an obstruction or opposite the ball. So that is that analysis, the first penalty. So now, let's take a look at the main one that is causing the arguments and all over. Now look at what is happening. The player is taking the arm away from the ball. You see? The player is taking the arm away from the ball. The arm is actually not against the ball or an obstruction. Did you see? Did you see? Even the player made extra effort. Demeyin made extra effort to take her hand off the ball because the natural body position was the hand was supposed to be on standstill. Now she was taking the hand away from the ball. That was why the unnatural situation of the position of the body does not count. And the officiating of this match was top notch. The technicalities involved by the VAR official, the technician, the technical department, and even the referee, I give them kudos for doing that because the officiating was top notch. It was really top notch. It wasn't really easy. So in this situation, the referee have already made it a penalty, but it has to be analyzed by the VAR, and they confirmed that no, the hand was going away, taking away from the ball, but because of the speed of the ball, it hits the hand. So that was why it wasn't a penalty. So now I don't know, this North African guys, even when they know, they just want to argue. They argue for Africa. I'm telling you, because this is not really the same. I watched a video of a guy. He's a North African guy. I think he's a Moroccan guy. I don't know. This guy was actually complaining that the ball hit the hand. But the one that hit me most was, take a look at this. Take a look at this. Africa, take a look at this. What is this? Do you know that this guy was actually arguing, comparing Vuvuzela of Southern Africa to this laser torch or laser light or whatever. In football, you are pointing this at the players. The worst is that you're even doing it to a woman. Take a look at this. How then do you want to enjoy football? By cheating? What is this? She was even blinking her eyes was even closed. She couldn't even focus. All this, despite a complaint was made before that match that this must be banned by CAF. But still, Moroccan fans still came with this thing. Take a look at this. This is irritating. This is very, very disappointing and disgraceful. So you're supposed to be talking about this even, that despite all these things you did, nothing still happened. These players were still resilient and still focused on their game and came back to play good football that you enjoyed. You understand? It's a shame. This is a shame. It's a shame. You can't do this. So for me, even the arguments they are making, maybe just to try to divert attention from this crazy thing about the. So guys, woke up, check the Google, check the FIFA rules. That wasn't a penalty. It wasn't a penalty. And I heard they were saying, why wasn't it checked? The first penalty, why wasn't it checked by the referee? That the referee just made it. The referee actually checked that penalty. The referee said it was penalty. The VAR official called the referee also to check. They checked. So I think this analysis will help those arguing about the handball they were supposed to win. I'm telling you, if that match had extra time or more time to it, the Nigeria were just the changes, substitutions that were made in that match just changed everything. They would have still won that game. I'm telling you, they would have still won that game. I don't know what the coach was doing. Maybe he had a second half plan because the players that were supposed to be on pitch were the ones that actually came in and scored those goals, and they were fresh players. So, and they are even the ones that changed the game and turned it around. So, guys, take it easy. It wasn't a handball. It wasn't a penalty. All right, sharp.